I'm up at Topsail Mountain, or Topsail Bluff as some people refer it to. I didn't take the trail up the mountain. We actually took the back road to go straight up top, just to show everyone the view and how gorgeous it is and everything up here. So here's the view from up top. Just down here is Topsail Beach. That is another way you can hike up here. There's a trail down there. It is very difficult to hike. You should be prepared for it. It's extremely steep and the terrain is also quite difficult. That's CBS, Conception Bay South. So I just want someone to put down in, I guess, the comments down below if that's Kelly's Island or is this Kelly's Island. I think this is Kelly's Island, but again, I just want someone to quickly put below if the first, so Island A, is Kelly's or Island B is Kelly's. So we are up here now on Topsail Mountain or Topsail Bluff. The trail in the wintertime is a lot easier to take than in the summertime. The summertime it's really muddy and boggy, and you have to actually cut off the trail in order to come down here. But yeah, in the winter time, it's so much easier. I highly recommend, if you're coming up here, to come up in the winter time for a walk. You can come straight down the trail. It only took about 6 minutes. In the summertime, where it is muddy and stuff, and you got to cut off the trail and come back on it again just to get around the bog and mud spots. Sorry, it's a little windy. Yeah, it's a lot simpler in the winter with the snow. Pat it down and stuff. You can come straight down the trail, no cutting off. Great. And here we have Bell Island, which we can also travel in another vlog and go visit. That's actually where the mines and stuff are too, so if anyone's interested in mines, that's a great place to go. Also, for divers, it's also a great spot to travel. There's a few tunnels and stuff underneath, and shipwrecks. Yeah, as you can see, it is quite windy up here. It's not too bad. Normally on some days it's a lot worse, so today it's actually quite calm. I'm actually really impressed. Also too, another interesting, see the view behind me? Whoa, scary. Another interesting tidbit for anybody, it's quite sad, but it does have a happy ending. A few years ago, a 17-year-old girl actually fell over, but thanks to rescue and everything, she was saved, and she was okay in the end, which is great. So a happy ending to a sad story. But anyone who does come up here, I wouldn't recommend coming up with small children because it is a very steep drop. I'll show it here now in a minute. Yeah, it's quite dangerous. So if you're coming up here, I do recommend, like, it's nice for pictures and everything, but in terms of bringing up little ones, I wouldn't do it unless you really hold on to them and don't let them wander close at all. But if it was me, I wouldn't at all let small children come up here because it is a very dangerous spot. The cliffs are extremely steep and dangerous, but the view is gorgeous. Another fantastic tidbit for anyone who's interested, Kelly's Island, which I'm still not quite sure if it's Island A or B, apparently there's treasure over there for, I guess, treasure hunters, anyone who's curious. Kelly's Island, from stories around here, it's been told that on that island there is buried treasure, or was buried treasure. I'm not 100% sure if it was found or if it is even there, but I guess if you want to just research it and look more into it, if you're interested in buried treasure, then yeah, apparently Kelly's Island might have some. As I said earlier, it is a gorgeous spot. Anyone who wants to just go on a little trek into the woods and come out to this beautiful view of Conception Bay South, it's so worth the trip. And just to show you how steep these cliffs actually are, they go down pretty far. I'm going to just walk out, not too far because I don't want to fall. But as you can see, they go down in these ways. And here's the other side. I'll just bring you over here so you guys can see. And it goes way down. Again, for anyone who wants to travel to Newfoundland, this is definitely a spot you should check out. It's so worth the trip coming up, and I know I'm saying a lot, I'm realizing that now. I'm going to try and stop that, I'm sorry. But the view, as you can see behind me, it's absolutely breathtaking. I know I keep saying about the view, but it is. Anyone who comes to Newfoundland, majority of tourists come here for the view. So this is definitely a spot where you would like to check out just to see the view. Another great idea for up here, if you want, there is in front of me a little just flat area. You could have like a little fire or a little picnic. If you're thinking on a romantic spot, I also recommend up here. You might just want to keep an eye on the weather because the wind up here, it's dead calm down by the house, but as soon as I come up here, it is really windy. So definitely plan for the weather if you do want to come up here for a picnic, or just see, wind's picking up, or just to come up here to see the view. Be prepared for the wind. See, and this is the field I was telling you about. It's not really a field, it's just an open area. Yeah, it's great for if you want to have just like a little picnic or a fire, and this is what you overlook. Well, I'm back home here now again. To reach Topsail Mountain or Topsail Bluff, whichever you prefer it to be called, just go straight up Summit Drive. To the very end, you'll reach a little gravel patch area. Just pull your car in there, climb up the steep embankment that's there, and right on the other side of that, that's where the trail is. And that's the trail you take to reach where I just was. Go get him! Go, Jersey! Go, Jersey! And that's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our little trip up to Topsail Bluff at Topsail Mountain. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.